I'm sorry, an edit. You're gonna have to cut 2 minutes.
Hello everybody, I'm Dan, or D-Lo, and I'm going to be talking about the Meze 99 Classics in particular, and the Abvar in-ear monitors. So I've had these Abvars and the 99 Classics for, I think, about a year now, and they've just been helping me with my new workflow in the studio. So just a mini background on what I do. I'm a beatboxer, but I'm also a vocalist. I do quite a lot of vocal things. And it's been my profession, you can say, for about 10 years now. And I really looked forward to a few improvements when I built the studio here. And I wanted to get a few more improvement, like the headphones. To be honest, the headphones that I've been using over the last decade have just been from prizes, actually, for winning the beatbox battles. So I've never gone for headphones by choice. So developing a partnership with Meze was really awesome because it was my choice, you know? That felt really good. So just to start it off, I want to say that aesthetically, both pairs of these headphones are some of the best that I've seen. And I love aesthetic. It's a part of my style. It's a part of how I make music. So where it doesn't objectively improve the workflow, you could say, it still gives me a better feeling and I get a better response from using these kind of products. So the main thing for me with these particular 99 Classics, these are what I've been using to record my latest project, which is kind of on lock and key for now. And I'm sure that you'll be able to see what I've done all the way through the past year. But I've been using these to record loads of raw layers and they feel great. There's no obstruction from these headphones. They're super lightweight. They feel great. And they don't cause me any workflow obstruction, even when I'm up going crazy in this studio. I also really like the warm feeling, is how I describe these, because they've got a little bit of a bass enhancement. It feels warm to me. The resonance is super, super clean, and it really helps me in particular as a beatboxer try and get to where I want to be, having that little bit of bass enhancement. And I would like to add on that I don't feel any need to EQ these headphones. They seem to feel really tonally sound.
Can never be, because it's 870 degrees, only breath is the breath that I exhale in my beats. It's just these keeping me...
Aside from recording with these, I also really enjoy listening to music just for fun, because it feels like I'm receiving what the producer or the creator wanted me to hear, which I can back that up with the fact that I had no choice through the first 3 months of this year to use these. These were my only options when I was rallying a mix between projects that I've been doing. As I was out in New Zealand, these were the only headphones that I had, and they worked a treat hearing mixing. Now, I wouldn't ideally use this exact model for that. However, with a couple of pre-adjustments, I was able to assume things work well with these because how responsive they really are. And when I came back to the studio and listened on the monitors, there was almost no changes that needed to be made. Therefore, I can really vouch for the accuracy of these headphones. And I like to use this model as a reference to how good does the finished product sound, because these are my favorite headphones that I currently own to just listen to music for fun, you could say. Therefore, these become one of the last parts of the chain when I want to listen to a song or something that I might have created. I'll be like, all right, so let's put these on. And how are they sound? How is the song sounding? And yeah, just to emphasize that one more time, a little bit enhanced bass activity really helps me as a beatboxer because I'm making the bass. And so if I get a pleasant response from these, that gives me a lot more confidence in the workflow. So they help for recording with, and they help for listening back. And just talking deeper on the aesthetic, the Abvars here, my God. Just a side note, how nice these look in the flesh. it just makes me excited by default to put these in. And that's before how good they really are. Now, I haven't really had the chance to use these too much, but I can feel quite a lot of correlation between these and the 99s. What I mean by that is I feel the same amount of resonance and response in lower hertz frequencies. So when I'm listening to a song or listening to something that I've made back, somewhere around 100 hertz, I can feel a really bright warmth with these. And I notice it in the same with both of them. And that alone inspires me to create music to hit like a gold point in that frequency range. So they are like fairly inspiring, actually. But yeah, the truth is I haven't had the chance to use these how I would practically want to so much yet, which would be in a live on stage scenario whilst I'm creating layers, or when I'm doing a live studio jam and doing a lot of vocal layers. So not too much usage of these as of yet, but I can say that I wouldn't want to need to look any further for in-ear monitors. These really do the job for me right now. So with my experience with the Meze products so far, they have just benefited my workflow. Working with Meze has been great as well. The team are awesome, super responsive. It's just a great experience and it feels like a great addition to the music part of my life. And I can also vouch for the integrity of this as a piece of hardware, because this has been rammed around in a few crammed backpacks and suitcases. I think, I can't remember if it's titanium on the top, but you'd think as such a lightweight piece of equipment, this could have some problems. However, look at them, they're like new. And they've been around the world now in 3 months, vigorously. They've gone through so many Airbnbs. Talk further on the workflow out in New Zealand. I have my laptop and I just plug these in and listen to a mix, use them as a endpoint reference, backtrack it a bit in my head and understand what it takes to get to that, rallying mixes, and the end product was very consistent when I came in here and listened. So they did a really good job out there. Yeah, not much more to say. Have a good day and cheers, Meze. And maybe...